Welcome, Aquarius, to Empowered World Tarot. This is a new channel. My name's Holly Christine, and we're going to be doing your July 2025 Celtic Cross with clarifiers. We'll pull an oracle card at the end. Let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Aquarius's reading for whatever they need to know for the highest good. All right, take what resonates, leave the rest, reverse the energies as needed. And you are starting out with the Three of Wands, waiting for something. Crossed by the Four of Cups. In the focus, we have the Lover's card. In the recent past, the Page of Swords. Strength, Temperance. The immediate future, Palace of Swords. The energy supporting this reading, Ace of Coins. The outside influence, Four of Coins. In your hopes and fears, the Seven of Coins. And the potential outcome, Five of Cups. The overall energy of your reading, the Page of Cups. All right. Well, I liked all the cards until I saw the Five of Cups as the potential outcome. Let's get into it. Because the overall energy of your reading is hope. You're maintaining a positive attitude with a whole bunch of hope. Your heart is open to something. You're willing to learn. Showing up, waiting for something here. Crossed by a whole bunch of disappointment, the way things didn't work out in the past. But hopefully you don't miss an offer that is coming in for you, because it is. In your focus is your strong connection on your heart. This is the kind of connection that will always be on your heart, no matter what, whether you're together or not. I always say it's there like a tattoo, forever. In the recent past, the Page of Swords, a big learning experience. You were watching something, watching and learning, looking at something intently and learning from it. And in your strength, Temperance, calling in the angel of balance and healing over time. It's patience, it's harmony, and very, very healing, very nice energy. But it does show that something is taking place over a longer period of time. In the immediate future, the Palace of Swords. The Palace cards are unique to this Tarot of Dreams deck, and at the Palace is where we go when we need expert advice on something. Since this is the Swords Palace, we're looking at information. We need knowledge. We seek knowledge at the Palace of Swords. We'll find out more with the clarifiers what that's about, of course. And supporting this reading is a new opportunity to build some stability from the ground up. If you are willing to put in the work, it's here for you. The outside influence, something has a hold on you here. This is possibly some stubbornness, but it's holding on tight to something. We'll see what that's about. In the hopes and fears, assessing the situation. Hoping for the best, fearing the worst. We'll find out. Because the potential outcome being the Five of Cups, that's regrets of the past. This is sorrow and sadness and depression and crying and grieving the losses. So let's see what's going on and go ahead and start clarifying. We're going to start with this Page of Cups. Having a positive attitude, learning big lessons here. Pages are always learning. And this one's full of hope, hoping for the best with all your heart. Show us a Page of Cups, please, for Aquarius. What's going on? There it is. For a new beginning, the Fool. Two of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Hmm. Looking for a fresh start. Ready for one, hoping for one, but you can't see how to get there. You're not sure. You're up in your head confused. At the bottom, we have the world. A cycle is closing out, which makes sense because once it closes out, you can start a new cycle, which is a new beginning here, indicated also by this Ace of Coins. But confusion. You're up in your head a little bit. I don't know how to do it. How to do what? Well, we have the Nine of Pentacles here, and that's all about abundance on an individual level, securing security, resources, confidence, feeling really, really good, but single on one's own. Looking to start out fresh on your own, are you? Closing out a cycle, perhaps, of once being with someone? I don't know. We'll find out more. By the time we get there, we'll know a whole lot more. So stick around. Let's take a look at how you're showing up here with this Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Waiting, watching, waiting, anticipating what's going to happen. It's not too far off. You can almost see it. It's almost here. But you're just waiting. Yep, in transition. Six of Swords. King of Cups. Closing out a cycle with your lover, huh? That King of Cups represents your person. And we've got in transition. You've already left. You're heading someplace new. A cycle is closing out. And you're just waiting for it to happen, it looks like. Waiting to go through the process. Waiting to arrive at your destination. Okay. The Emperor. Strategy. Okay. In control. Waiting patiently is what you're doing. Anticipating patiently. With all the balance that you can muster is your strategy as a cycle closes out. This Six of Swords could be your transition, or it could be the transition of a King of Cups, leaving behind something and heading towards you. You can see it. So it depends. We'll find out more. We'll find out more details. So you can read it a couple of different ways, but there's definitely somebody on your mind here that has your heart interest, but there's a sense of creating distance from it. Or they're creating distance, one or the other. Something's closing out. You are waiting for them, or waiting about this transition of some sort. Let's look at the Four of Cups. Disappointment in the past. Things didn't go so well, but there is an offer coming in. Show us the Four of Cups, please, that is in the challenge position for Aquarius. And here we have the Hermit. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Wow. Talk about family. Family cards. Healing. Deepest healing card in the tarot is that Hermit. The Hermit shines the light in the dark to see what's in the way. What's on the path that's in the way. And it could be past disappointments getting in the way of future bliss and happiness and joy and family and stability. That would require some very deep healing. What's at the bottom? The Page of Swords coming up in the recent past. It's showing that we're taking another look at something. The page is always looking, always watching and learning. Look and learn, watch and learn about the disappointments and the healing that's needed. That's the challenge. Okay. All right. Let's go on further and take a look at your Lover's card here. Make sure it's in camera here. Show us the Lovers. This connection on your heart, in your focus. There it is. Assessing the situation. Ooh, Knight of Cups. Mr. Romance, Knight of Cups, wants to express their heart. Male or female on the card doesn't matter. It's just the energy of the card of someone wanting to express their heart. Justice. To make things right, to bring in the balance to a situation. Possibly a marriage here. I don't know. It doesn't have to be, but it certainly could be with all these family cards and justice and King of Cups and lovers. Could be for sure. So this is like, what do I have to say to express my heart about how I feel things are right now? We've put a lot of effort in. There's a lot of love here. And you've built quite a bit of stability thus far. But it's not at a 10. It's only at a 7 here as we assess the situation thus far. We could be talking about expressing our heart towards marriage. Justice could be, hey, let's get married. Maybe you're waiting on your King of Cups to close out a cycle of some sort, or waiting to express your King of Cups, your heart in that way. At the bottom, ooh, there's the attraction, the King of Wands. Yeah, this is your person. This is your person. This is not you. The kings are now representing your person. I know that for sure now. So yeah, this is your person. In transition. Waiting on your person to close out a cycle. Man, the air signs have a lot in common for this July reading, that's for sure. You're very, very attractive. You guys got the hots for each other. You definitely are hot for them. And I don't blame you. They look good with that King of Cups, King of Wands energy. All right, let's take a look at the Page of Swords in the recent past. As you took a closer look at something, you learned something here. Show us the Page of Swords. What'd you learn? You learned how to get confused with the Eight of Swords. You learned that things are confusing and there's a feeling of feeling stuck. Yeah, the High Priestess and the Page of Cups. Intuitively, Page of Cups, the overall energy for the reading, you may feel stuck now, but intuitively you have a lot of hope for this situation. And it's been confirmed in the recent past, this hope. That's wonderful. At the bottom, oh, look at that. Page of Swords. So we have the Page of Swords, Page of Swords, Page of Cups, Page of Cups. And confusion, yet intuition pops in and lets you know there is hope for this situation for sure. Well, that's a nice thing to have learned. And Spirit just said that's exactly right. Page of Swords, Page of Swords. Whenever the bottom card is the same as what we're clarifying, Spirit just said it is what it is. That's exactly right. Taking a look at things, we know intuitively that there's hope, even though it's right now it's so confusing. You feel it. You sense it. The High Priestess knows. Let's take a look at Temperance in your strength. That's patience right there. Balance and healing over time. It's patience. And if you are waiting on this person, although I don't understand this over here because this is a new beginning that you can't see, something about being single. Securing security, perhaps. Abundance. But on one's own. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's look at Temperance, please. Balance and healing over time. And it's a long friggin' time for this harmony. But it's in your strength. It means you've got the patience for it. For what? For your Six of Cups, your soul connection that you have history with. King of Pentacles. Nice. That's your person. The kings are showing up as your person, and they are very desirable in all of those energies. And the Knight of Wands, they're a lot of fun. They make you feel happy and playful, and this is somebody that you get along fantastically with. Wow. At the bottom, look at that. The Empress. Yes. Empress energy. creating, birthing, bringing into fruition, nurturing this, healing it, nurturing it, birthing it slowly over time. This person is very desirable, a lot of fun, and you're very connected to them. You've known them for a while now, for sure. Nice. Let's take a look at the immediate future, the Palace of Swords, where we go to get expert knowledge. Expert knowledge, please. Show us the Palace of Swords. Whoop, that fell on the floor. And it's in reverse. Judgment. hmm. The Chariot. And the Eight of Wands. Wow. Let's do it this way. I want to lay it out in the order it came out. Judgment, the Chariot, and the Eight of Wands. And at the bottom, hold on, Miss B. My dog, Beatrice, beautiful Australian Shepherd, she just rang the back doorbell, letting me know she has to go out. I may pause this video for a second to let her out because she did just eat. Let's talk about this first. Hold on, baby. Let's see. Because this would be a wrong decision right here. Judgment in reverse. You're being called to your highest self, but the decision being made looks like it's not the right one here. Talking about reaching a goal very quickly, the Eight of Wands, exchanging energy very quickly, communicating very quickly, going in with great determination and speed. That's a bad decision is what it's saying. Rushing to your goal, even though with such determination and speed to hurry something up and change the energies out. Bad idea. Bad idea. Wrong decision is what they're saying at the palace. Your experts are letting you know, do not rush. Do not rush here. I hope that makes sense. But the Six of Pentacles being at the bottom is balance. You want to have an equal give and take in this relationship. And for some reason, they're saying that for the balance of it all, don't push it. Do not rush. All right. Let's take a look at, I think she can hold on for a few minutes. Can you hold on for a few minutes? Okay, if she rings it again, I'll pause it. Let's take a look at the Ace of Coins, please. The opportunity to build stability from the ground up. It's supporting this reading. You've already got information on don't move too quickly. Queen of Wands, that's your attraction. Remember that we saw the King of Wands before? Ten of Wands. Ooh, this attraction is a heavy burden. That's funny. And Temperance. You need to have patience. Again, Temperance. In your strength. It would be in your strength to be patient here. Be very, very patient with your attraction. It's here for you, but you're going to have to be very patient. Go slow in order to facilitate this. Yeah, look, the Empress creating this, birthing this. Go slow. Have patience and it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. It's a great burden to you. This person turns you on. There is no doubt about it. So it's hard to hold back when we've got all that heat building up. That magnetic attraction. Let's look at the outside influence. Holding on tight, not letting go. I refuse to let go, holding on to this. But again, this is the outside influence. Something that's not letting go. What's not letting go? Oh, stress, fear, anxiety, worry, strife, battling, conflict, walking away. Somebody's walking away. Is this your person walking away from a past relationship? From an old relationship? Because it's kind of been the theme in the air signs. Somebody's walking away, the outside influence here. Somebody's, yeah. There's a lot of energy here that's holding on. It's the outside influence. In other words, you have to be patient and not make your move because this energy is here and you don't want to make your move around this energy. You don't want to offer your attraction and the hots for your person to facilitate this love relationship and expression of your heart and your body and your mind, and all of your energy. You're going to have to hold back because you don't want to do it during that. At the bottom, yeah, look, Five of Swords. All the energies are yucky that are influencing this right now. It's not ultimately what's here for you. If you just be patient, it looks like better things are here for you. But but yeah, this outside influence has a hold right now. And right now it is winning. So don't do anything. It is predominant. Let's look at assessing the situation. Seven of Coins. It's over here at the Seven of Pentacles. Like, what do we have to do to build it? But this is in the position over here of your hopes and fears. Over here, it's in your focus. Over here, it's hopes and fears. Show us what we assess, or what we're worried about, or hopeful for. Okay. Got all three. The Empress again. We've been seeing her a lot. Ooh, the Queen of Cups. Nice. Ugh, the Five of Cups coming up next. Birthing this love and this open heart. And somehow it's followed up with this card of regret and mourning our losses. So that's either the state that they're in or the state that you're worried about being in. Because the Empress and the Queen of Cups, fantastic. It's just that Five of Cups, it lines up with all this worry and sorrow and conflict and leaving and regrets of the past. Regrets of the past from a prior relationship that they were in, or regrets of the past that you guys were in. I'm not sure. You guys know. At the bottom, oh, we have a Tower. We're here at this little lineup because of some jolting energy that is not pleasant. Assessing the situation. Something happened. But this is like a future card, so it's you're worried about it. Hopeful for this, but worried about this. It's like both. It's a little bit of both. Hopes and fears. All right, let's look at the potential outcome, because if this is in your focus, you don't want to bring that into fruition. But it's a possibility here. Show us this Five of Cups as a potential outcome, please. Regrets. Regrets, regrets, regrets. In other words, if you move too fast on this person, if you go all in and they're not ready, they're in this state, that's going to be a problem. You'll have regrets for sure. That Spirit already told you. The Palace of Swords is the expert level of knowledge and information. Bad decision, moving quick towards your goal. Show us the Five of Cups. What does Aquarius need to know? Ugh, look at that. The Devil. Unhealthy behavior patterns, like rushing into something. As an example, what else? The Queen of Pentacles. To heal. To heal and nurture oneself. Self-care, self-love. But it's right after the Devil. Yeah, heartbreak. They need to self-medicate. This is unhealthy behavior. I don't think this is you. I think this is where your person is mentally, emotionally, physically. They just want to get out of this depression, and they're willing to do unhealthy behavior patterns in order to make themselves feel better. Uh, you know, again, like self-medicating or I said it in the last reading. Hold on, let's look at the bottom. Yeah, it's how they feel good. The 6 of Wands is getting to victory and I just want to feel good or I do feel good. It's a very feel good energy card, but it's coming out on the devil self-medicating their heartbreak, their sorrow, their yeah, I don't think this is you. I think this is them because they're showing up with these energies. You're watching it over here, stuck and confused, but you know that there's hope. Where'd the 7 of Wands come from? Not there. Huh. That's a blocking energy. I need to stay in my peaceful bubble and all the things that are coming at me, I can't deal with them right now. So I block them. I think, yeah. I just feel like your person is just in a bad place. They're leaving something behind. It was painful to leave. It's painful that it's over, but they're being called someplace else. So it is time to move on, and what's in the past is no longer enough anyway. But it conflicts with your energy of all this attraction and the hots for them. You want to get with them. You want to birth this love relationship now. Man, you you air signs are really at it right now. You're all in it. You're all up in it. So if you have any Gemini or Libra in your chart, or you're with a Gemini or a Libra, or cross watching, I'm talking to all of those people too. Go check out those other air sign readings because man, they're all similar. You might find your person in there or you in there also. Um, yeah, the potential outcome is that they're in an unhealthy place and it's not the time to move on them like that. Let's get some final advice before we pull an oracle card. Spirit, what message do you want to close this reading off with for Aquarians who are going through these energies or any of the air signs? What is the advice? What is the final message, please? There it is. Oh, nice. Ace of Cups, Page of Wands, the Chariot, and at the bottom, the Nine of Cups. Excuse me. This new opportunity for love and joy that has your absolute focus, your major interest, you're focused on it like a moth to a flame, you're ready to go. The Chariot, you are ready to go and determined to go after it to reach your goal in a very successful way. But when we see the Nine of Cups at the bottom, it's for your own personal satisfaction here of happiness and joy and wish fulfillment and reaching a goal. But because it's the Nine of Cups, as happy of a card as that is for your own satisfactory feelings, it's only thinking about yourself right here. You must think about the situation that they're in. They are not in the right frame of mind to receive this right now. It's too much. It won't be received well if you do that right now. You want to do it. That's where your heart is. That's where your energy is. That's where your mind is. It's where your focus is. I see it throughout the entire reading. It's very consistent, but Spirit is saying it would be selfish because you'd only be doing these things because it's right for you. It's not right for them right now, but it's just a right now. It's temporary. You must wait. Wait, 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 wait. Patience. Temperance is patience. The Three of Wands is wait. And this advice that came from the Palace of Swords, from the experts, they said it would be the wrong decision, judgment upside down, to rush. And here you are. Spirit is pointing this out. This is kind of like a warning. Do not rush. Seven of Cups behind the Nine of Cups. Consider other options. Look at all the choices because this one is selfish. And it comes from a very good place as far as, it feels really, really good and it's what you want to go after. And it has love and joy and happiness attached all to it. But your person isn't in that frame of mind. They have to be in a better state of mind, not these three of swords. I need to drink myself, drink the pain away kind of energy as I walk away from this really hard and stressful and upsetting situation it's got a hold on this whole reading. So don't do it. Don't do it. Yes, you're hopeful for a new start. Um, but you can't see how at this point. Nine of Pentacles, because somebody is just very, I need to be single right now kind of thing. At first I thought this was you, but now I do think it's your person. They need to have time to heal. So, you don't want to be the rebound. If they need a rebound, don't let it be you. Let's pull an oracle card. Rebounds are short-lived. Don't be the rebound. And just because you have all this love and hots for them to profess, that's not going to pull them out of that. They're too far deep in their emotions with all the crap that they just been through. Spirit, what message do you have from the Ask Your Guides Oracle? Let's ask your guides. Which guides want to show up? Runner guides, nature guides, higher self guides, all kinds of guides in this deck. Who's going to show up for Aquarius right now? What does Aquarius need to know? What is the highest timeline message you can give them for their highest potential? What do you want them to know? Waiting for the flyer. I like to be patient. It feels really good when Spirit makes the card fly out. It's a rush. I know it takes a little longer, but it's just more fun. That's how I like to do it. So for now, that's how we're doing it. Something flip. Nope. Well, if you want to get yourself a drink, I'll probably still be shuffling by the time you get back. All right, there it is. There it is. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, here we go. Teamwork. This is a message from your helper guides. Okay. Teamwork makes the dream work. It's card number 16. Oh, I flipped right open to it. Okay. Triumph, leadership, success, accomplishment. Sounds good, right? Your helper guides are delighted to share the good news that whatever you've been working on will succeed. The bad news, well, there really isn't any bad news. Your helper guides urge you to recognize those who have helped you to get this far in life. Your success in part came about with the help of others, even if they worked behind the scenes. This isn't to diminish your accomplishments or take away from your achievements, not by a long shot. You deserve your win. Your helper guides simply remind you to be grateful and acknowledge the contributions of those who have assisted you in getting where you are now, for you will continue to need their support in the future. This includes friends, family, partners, even antagonists perhaps, and of course your spirit helpers and guides. In other words, you are surrounded by a flow of loving support and have become the person you are today of many sources of love who helped you get here. Recognize and appreciate your helpers, and their support will continue flowing into your life. View your successes as the result of excellent teamwork and continue to co create with those dedicated to helping you succeed. Yeah, I mean, the person that creates this Empress energy right here, that is what you want. You're trying to create something, but you are being helped and guided, so pay attention. You don't want to make the wrong decisions at the wrong time. You have a whole team helping you here, giving you advice in this reading, in your family, in your friendships. Pay attention to what you know is right, because I see what you want to do, but I see what you must do. So I hope you do too. Thank you so much for being here. If you like the format, help get this channel off the ground and the videos get seen. Add a like, add a comment. And I look forward to reading for you guys next time. Take care. Oh, and hit subscribe.